Alright, good morning, guys. It is the next day. Today, we are going to be working on the trailer, which we are converting into the car hauler for the GT6. If you guys haven't watched this video, we picked this trailer up for dirt cheap, almost free, and we are converting this to a car hauler. This thing used to be an RV trailer, a small one, and it will work for what we need for the GT6 because she only weighs 1,200 pounds. But we have to fix some things. So if you saw in the last video, we took off all this front stuff with the cranks and everything else. I took off all the piping and propane lines and wiring and all that stuff underneath, and we got the bumper off the back there. What we gotta do today is I gotta go down to the State Trailer Supply. I gotta see about brakes for this because we want to take these hydraulic ones off and put electronic brakes on so they're easier and more efficient for braking. Also, we gotta flip this axle over and get this trailer uplifted a little bit more because it is on the bottom. We're just gonna make it a little taller, which is a little easier for everything we need to do for it as well. But we did notice while we were working on some stuff that the original hand crank was actually right here, but I guess they hit something, bent this way, it cracked this, bent there, broke the welds off of this piece here and here. But we also noticed right underneath the hydraulic system that the frame is cracked off of the main support right there, which is not good. So we're gonna figure out if like State Trailer Supply can get us a new tongue, because we want to replace this tongue because this hydraulic thing is gonna go bye-bye because it doesn't even work, because I've already took this off. It's completely bone dry. So I mean, there's probably no fluid to the brakes in the back, so it's probably not working at all. And this hydraulic system just, yeah, well, it sucks. We're just gonna go hold the brakes, but we gotta figure out how we're gonna fix the frame thing, because if we can't fix the frame thing, I don't know what we're gonna do. Also, we gotta look into a brake system on this, like I was talking about. They sell them, I just couldn't remember which one it was, because they sell a 4-lug on the back, which would be a 10-inch pads, or it was a 5-lug on the front with a bolt for a 10-inch. I can't remember what they were talking about when I was there. So I'm just gonna take the whole trailer down there. It's really not that far, and have him look at this real quick, make sure what brakes we need for this, so we can possibly get them ordered if they have them, or any of his ideas for the hydraulic system up front. Alright guys, we are hooked up and ready to go. Always remember too that your chains always have to be crossed, so if it falls off your hitch here, it will fall in that cradle and stop. But when we get this all set the way we want it to, if it falls off anyway, we're going to have electronic brake lockup anyway, because that's pretty much what they're going to be set up to do to a point. Alright guys, well, we made it. I was about 35 minutes. We are still like 4 minutes early from opening. It opened till 9 and it's like 8:55, something like that. Yeah, it's 8:55. Oh boy, it's still early. Well, we just gotta kind of hang around for like a couple minutes. Alright guys, so we just got done with the trailer supply store. We got some couple of parts. Wasn't that bad actually. Got our bolts here. We got our 8-inch foot for the pedal, but we can also put a wheel on it as well. We got our new hand crank here. We also got an adapter for the new tongue, because of the tongue, you can see that's the new tongue adapter. So we take the old tongue off, and because it's already broken welding wise, we can put that in there weld those back together, or I mean take that one off, it's on there, weld in a plate behind there, what he was talking about, put that in there, and we have a new crank, considering that that one's all bent and it's all good to go. We can also, he suggested we could drill holes, put bolts back through them, but you know, it's depending on what I want to do, but considering we can weld it and make it really strong too, is that way, with some brackets and some other things across there, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. So yeah, alright guys, well, we made it home. She made it home, like usual, made it home, but we got all of our supplies to get this done. We're gonna try and get that taken apart today, get it cut off. Hopefully we can get it at the point where we can actually start welding it as well, but that's all a different story with that. And then we gotta do a couple other things with everything else, so whew, it'll be fun. And then go from there, go work on the axles next after we get the tongue done, so we can still move it and use it. So let's see if we can get that done today. We are in here. First things first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this brake line here, get rid of that, and then we're gonna pop off these 4 bolts, set it with the impact, and take care of the whole tongue right there. And then when we get that done, we're gonna cut, see if we can get this welding off right here with the grinder, and this side here, and we'll see where we go from there. Or we'll just cut it right along the frame there, and we'll deal with that a little later, but I don't know yet. We'll see. We gotta get this front part off first before I can see where the new piece is actually gonna sit on that A-frame. So shit, I'm just dropping everything right here. So first things first on this, let's get this pile of junk out of here. I can't find my brake tools, but we're just gonna either cut this off or just break it off. Easy anyway. There you go. Now we need to break it off already. Move. Yep. If you notice, took this brake line off. Look, there's no fluid in there. So I'm pretty sure this cap is empty. I didn't take it off, but you don't need to. It's ridiculous. No fluid. Big old impact boy here. A wrench. We'll remove these 4 bolts. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe one more bolt there. Last one. Still. Interesting. You should just come off. Woo, it's off. So now what we gotta do is we got this newer A-frame thing here. So basically what I'm gonna do, and it's gonna go on there just like that. So we gotta remove some stuff. We're just gonna take a minute to do it. It'll be interesting. Alright guys, well, haven't done really much, but we got the stat thingy, whatever that thing is, the jack off. I know we got this off. I've been sitting here thinking that we were gonna cut all this down here and then across the bottom, everything, to bring this out. What I'm thinking now is I'm actually probably just gonna cut this piece off right here. We're just gonna go along this edge right here, whoop, and right across the top here, get rid of this extension, because then we're just gonna keep this, which will actually strengthen this. But we are going to cut this thing though right across this way and get rid of this piece, preferably, and the bottom piece that's bent. Probably, I'm not sure yet. We'll have to figure it out. But we gotta pull this back together. So my thing is to put a strap, one of the big straps across this way and over there, suck it back together, and then we'll just weld it so it actually is straight, and then we'll do from there. I'm not sure what else to do besides pull it off and then try to bend it straight, but that ain't gonna happen because I'm not gonna do all that cutting. So we got all that done, all cut out, ready to go. This actually looks really good right there. Just gonna get a couple things to either push the one up, push the one down, and then that'll be really good to go. Okay, so once we get that done, put on, get those straightened out a little bit so it's actually straight, which won't be too hard. That's been pretty much what we're doing there. That's what's gonna look like when we're done, minus the jack that goes down the center there, and then we'll have possibly a toolbox there to keep all of our straps and stuff for the cars, whatever else. Probably an air compressor or something like that. I don't know. A couple other things, but that's done for the day. I ran out of cutting discs, so we gotta get some more cutting discs so we can finish up a couple things. I also need to pick up a spool of wire weld because the last time we used our wire weld, that was we ran out. So this is gonna be put on hold for a minute because I don't know how far out we are on wire weld, so we'll find out. Still gotta do some other stuff too anyway, but other than that, guys, I'm back out here in a little bit, see what we can do to finish this up, but I gotta get a couple things first. Alright guys, well, we ran to the store, got our parts, or our stuff we need. So I got a new pair of gloves for working, got her a pair of gloves for working, got a D-ring anchor because I know we're gonna need 4 of these things temporarily because I'm not sure where we're gonna put these just yet. Got our Sawzall blades so we can cut down this wood. More cutting blades because obviously, well, I ran out the other day when I was working. Made it too small, and then we got our spool of wire weld so we can actually get the tongue of this thing on. Hopefully today, tonight, but it's supposed to snow, rain, whatever it is. But I gotta finish working on some of this grinding stuff because, like right here, you know, this lip of this crossbar was still up there. I don't want it nice and sharp, and I want it off of there. And got some more grinding to do right here still because it still kind of pokes out a little bit and all that stuff. But you're not gonna see it anyway, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna grind it down anyway because of we're gonna put a toolbox eventually right there. That's gonna hold all the straps and all the tools and anchors and all that fun stuff on there. But that's what we're gonna be doing. Just kind of working on that and figure out where I'm gonna put all this stuff and possibly cut the floor. I don't know yet. Well, I'll give you a little update. We got those ground off. It happens when you actually have a cutting wheel instead of a grinding disc. But got this all ground down for where we're gonna weld to. Check that one thing here. Got the pulley off. We're gonna fill in that hole with some wire too, or just cover it with the light. I'd either just cover it with the light. That's where it's gonna go anyway. But dang it, I can't hold it. One thing we're gonna do is right here in the corner. That's where the D-ring is gonna go. Boop. Drill some holes, bolt them up right there in the front, possibly the rear as well. Really easy to access to them. And we're gonna weld in all these holes, that one there. These ones I'm not worrying about because we're gonna put a toolbox over here. But I think we're gonna be done for today because got some other things to take care of, and yeah, it's getting all chilly because it's supposed to snow tomorrow. Yay! Not really. So.
Gotta love weather in Utah.
Yeah, gotta love Utah. So if you want to subscribe for more, leave a comment, give a thumbs up, smash the ring bell, all that fun stuff, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.